Me shave my chest and my neck the morning after tattoo. Don't do that. Morning, big up on yourself. I want to go on a quick tattoo update and what to do and what not to do and what to expect when getting a big tattoo. Hope that video is useful. I brush my teeth but I'm going to finish up the rest of the video once I get my face wash and my teeth brush. But I decide some of those want to show you right now because I just wake up where it look like. You see me? So if I never use a tattoo, I would have said, Jano, I would have got you a little depression right now because if you can see clearly, the whole light strip. And this is day 4, so it starts to strip. It is going through the healing process, you see me? And what happened now, it scratch like whoa. You see me, say I go find say the thing a itch, no scratch. We Jamaicans say scratch. Scratch are the action. You see me? But the itch like whoa, and with you try not to scratch it. It's very tempting. Let me show you how I go on. Gonna close up. You see how that look? Ripped apart like it just look distorted at this point. You see me? But guess what? It's all good. This thing shall look marvelous when it's healed. So that's how the tattoo look like right now. Follow me. I'm going to show you how I get it clean up and treat it so that it heal properly. And then after that, I explain like some of the things to bear in mind when you get in a massive tattoo. You're going to make mistake no matter how perfect you feel, say plan your tattoo. But I just say go, things were meant to happen, life not perfect and things are going to go on. So come in, let me show you how I clean it. First thing first. I brush with teeth though. I'm going to show you what I would do if I was to get in the shower, right? So I get my hand with a little bit of the non-scented soap. I'm just lather it gently upon that. And then just make the shower rinse off with some lukewarm water. Then get a clean rag that you don't use anywhere else and just kind of pat dry. You see me? Pat dry. But I also demonstrate the chest this morning. Pat dry. And then we have some Lubriderm. So I have some Lubriderm. Let's get a few squeeze of that. Rub it out in your hand middle first. And then just gently apply. I'm going to try to do this as the tattoo artist recommend at least 3 times per day. To kind of keep this nice and what do you call it? Hydrated, you see me? So see it now? Still looks somewhat distorted, don't mind this. It's a bump from me normally shave out my chest, but that's so gone. Look like him get a coke up on him for it. That's according to Alyssa. But see it there? It kinda look dark and distorted at the moment. You see it look shiny. Yeah, don't worry about that. When it heal up properly, you'll see the beauty of it. Yeah, so the neck tattoo, it not get completed as yet because one, when he was tattooing it, like the neck stuff is swelled more than anything else, so it was difficult to get the ink down under the skin. You would have to pass all of the fluid with it under the skin, then if you actually get the tattoo ink there. So I have to stop that, but I'm going to go on a full update of what the tattoo look like. I'm not going to make a next tattoo video, but I'm going to go on a full update of what the tattoo look like when I finish up my chest, my neck, and it fully heal. About a month after I heal, then we go on a tattoo update when I hide it down and everything look good, you see me? But yeah man, and then in that video I also going to go on a rundown of the concept behind the tattoo. I'm not ready to explain that yet because it's not going to make full sense until it is fully completed. Things to consider when getting your tattoo, especially consider this, the money. Make sure you save up enough money so you don't short on the money and you get a crappy tattoo, so to speak. You see me? You save up your money, find a good artist that you're comfortable with, check out their work, make sure it's something where you're good with, and then plan ahead when you're going in. If you want to bring somebody with you where they're going to do the tattoo. Me kind of solo, so I go by myself, but bring somebody with you if you know say it's a person where like comfort, or don't bring nobody with you if you know like if I want a person who easily get confused and a bag of people are going to then easy tell you, oh don't get this, don't get that. Remember say a year tattoo, you know, you must know what you want. So it kind of help when you buy yourself so you can make a conscious decision. If you say what this I want and this I stick to. At the end of the day, if somebody don't like it, you do it for you. Some tattoo artists different. The tattoo artist me go to, you do the consultation and you can do the tattoo the same day. That is what I did. So it took us about 4 hours to go over the actual artwork because they have some sketches. That's good too. You can do sketches beforehand of what you want if you can sketch. You see me? But me have sketches, but last minute changes, and it took us about 4 hours to just bring everything together and what the final product are gonna look like. But some tattoo artists, you just give them an idea, then make a drawing, email or DM you the results. You pay them like $50 down payment for them do the sketch and them stuff there. And just so when you go in, you're just going to get the tattoo done. While some of them just do the appointment as well as the tattoo at the same time. So the consultation and the actual tattoo session done the same time. You see me? So consider your design what you want, what part you want it. If you are working a job, me can tattoo me neck because I not work at a restaurant per se where they don't want a neck tattoo, because you know them say neck tattoo a career killers and them like a thing there. But me do want my neck tattoo to cover up all of the scars that I have under my neck, and I just like neck tattoo, you see me? I not try go for no gangster criminal look, you know. That is not me. I can't have on this tattoo and you look for me. I see how it fit you. You don't look like no hooligan. That's not the look of me I go for, like a criminal or a gangster or whatever the case, because that's what people associate tattoo with. But don't get it confused. It's when you come on to tattoo and rasta, people look down upon them people. When those are some of the nicest people you'll find. If you have dreads in the hair, people look down upon you, and you know, so Rasta some of the cleanest heart people them. You see me, some of the kindest people them. I see all the tattoo artists them, majority of them people are just some nice people. When you get to meet and know them, then just caring and just a regular person like me and you, then just choose to do something out of the ordinary way the everyday person don't do. So don't quick to judge a person. Yeah. And then no, the pain, that is something to consider. Now no, check and ask if you do your research on numbing cream and them things. If you know you can't withstand pain but you really want a tattoo, I withstand this pain for 3 hours. I mean, I tell you, because the entire tattoo session was 7 hours. 4 hours to go through the artwork and 3 hours for tattoo. About 2 hours and 40 minutes, but almost 3 hours for tattoo the whole thing. You see me? I'm going to take like a 1 minute breaks in between. I never get to show that. Take like 1 minute breaks in between. If you drink some water, rehydrate, and just kind of get back little strength for going again and get your skin rip. You see me? And so consider the pain when you're going. Some people drink rum, some people watch a movie, some people listen to music for distraction, while others get numbing cream. As I say, I have to do your research, man. That's something there. You see me? But me no say next time I go have somebody follow me next time, just for drop me off and pick me up after, because I go in with some rub in my system for kind of numb out the pain, because I tell you, man, it's when you touch on the chest tattoo, yeah, so you know what me feel say the painful tattoo? In the morning before the tattoo session, because you know I always get these little bumps on my neck and on my chest. I never want to shave it like a week prior to the tattoo session to get bump, and see there, the one bump on the right there, so when him tattoo it, have to tattoo over the bump or around the bump. He could tattoo the bump because it's so bulged. So me shave my chest and my neck the morning after tattoo. Don't do that, because when you do this, you know, you thin out the skin and friction already occur upon the skin, so you need to touch it. You ever go barber it and trim, or do your eyebrow and look what you call it? What that's it in the name, man? alcohol touch you and burn you, I saw you feel when the tattoo needle touch me. Now that me think of it, especially in the center of my chest, because me dey shave out the hair in front of my chest. So not a lot of hair, but me have a little chest here, and when me shave my neck and when I tattoo it, my body have the skin we already get grazed by the blade from shaving, and then when the tattoo needle start touching. So going with a skin when not freshly shaved or have no scar on it, because I tell you, the pain will be real. Don't be alarmed when you see the tattoo look a certain way while it's healing, because it go look really ugly, really ashy. It go a strip, and I go say, John, what my thing ruin. And it go look bright and a bag of thing, but don't make that derail you from. That's a 8. Consider your skin type. If you know your skin is super dark, don't get no colored tattoo, because them not go show. My skin is not super dark, so like for example the owl, me can have an orange eye in the owl and you be able to see it, and I see the full orange now, because 1 the lighting and 2 me still in the healing process. You see me? And a minute now you're going to see all of the details, because as I say, my skin not that dark. You see my hand them? My hand them light, you know. You see me? And just because the sun here, the sun penetrate my face a lot and my neck get damaged. See me not talk to you, man. You see me? And my neck get damaged from razor bump and them thing there. But as I say, when the tattoo heal up, I have some product I use merely a black soap. I normally use black soap on my skin. You can use that. And that is just some advice on my phone. As I said, day 4, and this is the update of the tattoo. When the rest of the thing complete, I'm going to spread my bed down, watch that. When the rest of the thing complete, then we get it out too now. You see me, and in the last video, I see a comment to somebody that said I forgot answer God. You see, that is the next thing, you know. You have to make sure, so when you're going in there, you not just do it because of somebody want you to do it, or you see your friend them have a tattoo. Somebody said that's one of the biggest thing to consider in mind when doing a tattoo. Make sure you say something you love and you can withstand the pressure of what others are going to say. I'm a public figure, so when I do these things, people are going to put an opinion. You see me? You're going to have good, you're going to have bad opinion. You have to just say you're a public figure. You better okay with the good and the bad. Me, they ready for it. You could have put on the whole heap of makeup, tattoo, piercing, everything to enhance you. But guess what you can't enhance with all of them exterior stuff there. The interior. See, because my interior set a certain way, no matter what I do to the exterior, you're going to just know, say, yo, I hate that. Because the interior is what counts. I don't have to change nothing about the interior, you know. You see, I just improve upon it, you know, because I love what's inside. So, if inside dirty, no matter how clean outside look, it not gonna be completed. First, you know, that first glance when I see me, I go see the neck tattoos and the piercing, but by talking to me, you don't see none of that. You just see the man, the personality. So that me I say. So people are gonna say, yo, you have God for answer. Yo, 2021 and forward, stop worry about people life. You see that tattoo you will have the dove is a symbol of freedom. I'm 30-year-old next year I come. I might look young, but I'm 30-year-old next year I come. 2 months. So guess what? I stop live my life to please people. Because I have a tattoo, I don't have a tattoo. I pierce up, I broke, I rich. People still have a talk. And as I say, if you do something somebody like, you can always voice your opinion. But my motto is, if you don't have nothing good to say, no say nothing. Go and go wash your face when you wake up before you tell the next person beside you say their face dirty. Live your life, because enough of it out there I live for people. I used to be one of those. And this tattoo right here with the dove is a symbol of freedom. I'm free from that. I'm free from living for people. Big up on yourself. Hope this was informative in some way, shape or form. And if you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up. Share it to somebody. We are going to do a tattoo and just want to know things what you expect in going and doing a tattoo, and just overall enlighten somebody there. And the most important message I want to take from this is to be you. People are going to judge regardless of what you do, but do it for you. You see it. So with that said, you know, enough love for the love. Stay safe out there. Until that time when you find yourself and find your truth, you're going to know what real happiness is. Trust me, I don't see real happiness yet, but I'm experiencing it as I go, because I'm doing what I love. I'm gonna live for your soul. You should do the same and see how well that works out for you. Oh, before me cut this to me know nobody road with me. I'm gonna put up my bed before me come off a line. Talk to my bed. Talk to my bed. Yeah. That's how we do it, man. Until next time, you know, safe travel upon the gravel and go and big up on yourself.